Hi, it's me, Angie. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot, where tonight I'll be your spiritual stewardess, and we're going to have a look at the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. We're going to be looking at what are they thinking about the other, what are they feeling, what actions will they take, and what's happening in the 3D. Keep in mind that this can be your own divine energies within you, your own yin and yang, and how they are speaking to each other and maybe where there are some gaps in the energy. We're going to have a look. So first off, we're going to have a look at where each side is here and their energies. I have the court cards here. Well, there's our divine feminine. We're going to be doing the divine feminine first. So this would be the Queen of Cups there, holding on to a seahorse there in her lap, and her hair is actually tentacles of an octopus crossing energy. Page of Pentacles, watering some beautiful fluffy huge flowers here today, and they look like magnolias. And let's see, there's a dragonfly on this beautiful hot pink flower. So for me, with that white and pink, that's definitely giving me seventh and eighth chakra vibes there, moving from the white and to the hot pink of that 5D. So I've also pulled some charms. I will post that in the picture there, maybe even on the thumbnail. But I asked for each of the earth, water, fire, and air signs what charms to look for. Let's see what we're coming up here for the divine masculine energy, a King of Swords. This is there are two kings in this deck of each suit, and there is a feminine King of Swords and a masculine King of Swords. So this is coming up as the masculine King of Swords, where he is a master samurai swordsman who is taking a sharp view, a bird's eye view, being able to look down from above, kind of a little bit of a perfectionisty energy there, or maybe more precision. On the bottom of the deck here, feminine King of Cups. So this is about parting the waters so that ships can pass by and have safe passage for these rough waters here. And even right under that, we have the masculine King of Cups here, trying to right his ship. So since neither of those came up as pages, I'm going to go ahead and pull that energy back out so we have it for crossing the divine feminine energy. And we get to put those away since we're done with them. And now I'm going to look at from my Ascension deck here. If this is a person for you, again, keep in mind this can be your own yin and yang, but divine feminines, what ascension journey are they currently experiencing? Where are divine feminine energy, or where is the divine feminine energy in their ascension journey? Okie dokie. All right, we have the amber suit, mystical messages, and follow the signs. Follow the signs. So these decks have different colors as their suits, and there are 11 cards per suit. So I'll go ahead and read those when we get each of the energies here. We have this crossed by a 10-to-10 ratio of the High Priestess from the Olive deck. And this is about expanding consciousness. And even though these are just graphic designs, the first thing I noticed were birds, wings of a bird flying here. And then there's also, I've never noticed this before on this card, I was looking at the wings as these separate birds that were, arms straight out soaring or wings flat out soaring. But this is actually a beautiful white goose here in the center. And what I saw is two different birds, is actually one bird with their wings to the side. So this could be unity of some sort, or bringing your two halves of yourself, your yin and yang, together. Okay, unifying. And this amber here is beautifully matching up with the color of this shell here, and also of the color of those octopus tentacles. And with the water energies, we do have this fish here swimming, and we see these same kind of skinny, long fish that is swimming to the right of the Queen of Cups. Okay. We also, with that water energy, had a crescent moon waxing, an owl for wisdom, high priestess energy, a starfish of regeneration, and a little girl with pigtails kind of laying on her side. For Earth, we have the wheel of a ship. Okay. I see that as Wheel of Fortune energy. We have our one wing, and I just on a wing and a prayer here, one wing on this for Earth sides, and also a tennis racket. Okay. For fire, we have a bat, again, that high priestess energy, a rose, little kiss from a rose there. The more I feel like I've had that seal song come in before, if that resonates for anyone. And then we see it's a teardrop shape with a focus on the root chakra. And then the chakras are stacked in alignment. And for air signs, we have a skeleton key with a cross cut out in the middle of the top part of the key, the Eiffel Tower, and also a lizard heading south. All right, let's see where the divine masculine energy is. That was very quick as well. So, in the divine feminine's environmental energy, this olive suit here, and for the divine masculine energy, we go from a 10 in the divine feminine's environment into an 11. And look at that white swan there. So that swan that's in the middle with the arms or wings expanded, we now see two swans coming together. What I said is two separate swans, and now it's unified as one. This is the 1111 card of Twin Flame, where it says everything is possible. On the bottom of the deck, more olive suit, and that's queen energy. So in the divine masculine's environmental energy, not only is there a feminine Queen of Cups that is parting the waters that are rough for this ship to come in or pass through, we have Queen coming into the environmental energy here as well of the divine masculine. Very, very cool. There's an eye right here in the center of the amber card, mystical messages. And let's go ahead and get a little bit more information here about what this mystical message is. The amber suit is going to be about activation codes that help accelerate ascension. Okay, so with the divine masculine energy here, we are on the uptick to the full moon. So that would be masculine energy laying the foundation. That's our action steps, or Mars energy, taking action to the view at the top that we want to see. And then also that will give us the energy of what kind of ride we get on the descension after the full moon. Okay, which is an eclipse in Virgo. So it's no small, little thing here. And look at this beautiful color matches here. Okay, so here with this samurai swordsman is very price exact, very decided. So your own yang could be very excited. You could be taking action at the same time, allowing in your divine feminine energy to shine. Okay. And the divine feminine here with this activation code, it's asking you to follow the signs. So perhaps this week you might see charms, or even this weekend leading up to that full moon, of these charms. Again, let me know if you do see them, because those are going to be signs and symbols for you. So what this mystical message is, Okay, this is about signs and symbols that are documented forms of communication through the ages. This card indicates that divine feminines are experiencing synchronicities to get your attention. There's no need to fear the signs. Mystical messages generally echo to encourage you to interpret their meaning. Integrating this guidance will teach you to trust your journey. These divine love notes are here to support you with answers that you've been asking for. Remain aware as you're learning a new language to communicate with your guides and your higher self. Interpreting supernatural communication will enhance your ability to trust yourself and elevate your consciousness, inspiring your actions from a higher perspective. What's interesting, why I'm pausing here, it's on page 95, which would be a 14 energy of temperance. And that was on the outcome energy in last night's live reading for our subscriber date night. Now, to continue here, the card suggests you remain open to the blessings because the signs will assist you to make confident decisions and help you realize you are not alone. As you trust yourself more, you'll rely less upon signs or question their messages because you'll just know. Okay, so y'all know it. I went on my nature walk to ask what blessing spirit was bringing me, and all of the messages I got out of that were quite they were quite big in nature, quite large and in charge in their nature. All right, so let's have a look at this olive suits. Remember, the amber is activation codes that accelerate ascension. And then we've got the olive suit here that are symbols of, these are courtships that will facilitate your soul's expansion. And the divine masculine is coming up as the twin flame energy of everything is possible on page 85. That is a 13. So, King of Swords energy could be cutting something out in order to part ways for a ship to come through, even though they are currently in an environment of choppy waters. So, when the twin flame card appears, it indicates that you're in alignment with your heart and that you're preparing to reunite with your divine counterpart, aligning with the heart and the environmental energy, feminine King of Cups. You demonstrate both strength and vulnerability. You have the ability to embrace contrast and duality and let go of your resistance quickly because you easily find neutrality within your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on accepting all of yourself that creates alignment with all that is, making everything possible. Finding the beauty within your twin flame journey reveals unconditional love for this soulmate. So, guys, don't get freaked out by that term. We have hundreds of soulmates and soul contracts that we agree upon to help us learn lessons this lifetime. And when we are talking twin flame, those are souls that have agreed to a mission of sorts to help the greater planet, to help humanity. Okay. It's not some excuse just to, suffer abuse because they're your twin flame. So please don't let that freak you out. Finding the beauty within your journey reveals unconditional love for your soulmate. I'm going to say soulmate. As you see the gift that they have given you by helping you find real love for yourself. Stay open to everything and attached to nothing. This validates your faith in achieving the ultimate relationship you deserve. The power of two is greater than one, and you are designed to align with someone of the same soul frequency. So just hold space for this, but don't worry, wonder, or wait. Keep showing up as the love you are every day, and soon you'll experience the great love you have found with your beloved. Okay. All right, then. Let's move it right along. And I'm going to be asking next here with the Lover's Path cards here with that deck. I'm gonna scoochie you guys over just so I have some more room here. I like to see all my cards. Okay. Man, that high priestess energy, you're getting all the signs here, divine feminine energy. Okay, so let's look out what is with the ace of arrows or the ace of swords. What is the intellectual nature of this connection? Triumph, the 21 card. So it looks like one of the energies, even within your own self, has reached this point of completion here, especially with a double king status and the 11 out of 11 in the suit, and then opening up to their own yin energy within. So again, this is ending one cycle in order to complete or start a new one. This is Dionysus and Ariadne. Okay, so there, I know that their love was tested here. So the intellectual nature here of this union, every one of these cards of the major arcana is a little bit deeper into the story of this journey. And this one is about, instead of it being called the world, it's called triumph. This is about expansion, success, travel, and closure. Princess Ariadne helped Theseus slay the Minotaur by teaching him to use a golden thread as a path within the labyrinth where the Minotaur lived. Ariadne thought they would live together forever, but Theseus abandoned her upon the island of Naxos. Bereft as she was, Ariadne did not know she was fated for a greater love, Dionysus, god of divine intoxication. He loved Ariadne for her passionate bravery and loyalty. Now a goddess by marriage, she went on to live in blissful triumph with her immortal husband. This is triumph after difficulties, feeling supported by the universe, and happy closure to a phase of life. And in its simplest terms, travel and communication. Okay, this is a crossing energy of 9, contemplation, the hermit energy there. He is painting, and there is a cello in the background. That is the story of Abelard and Eloise. So I want to find out here, picking up my Mermaid Tarot deck, because we are moon in Cancer energy. So I'm going to use my water deck. I want to know here, what is the divine feminine thinking? What does the divine feminine think about the masculine? Okay, so a couple different energies here. Like maybe it's a trap, something's too good to be true. You're all up in your head about somebody that's has swum up to your boat here. And this is a balanced energy, though. We see that over here. They're balanced energy. So either your own yang is balanced, and that is not the issue of keeping anything out of balance. It would be needing to follow the signs and synchronicities here in order to match up to the environmental energy that's around you. Okay. It feels like spirits wanting you to dive just a little bit deeper so that you can receive the messages that you are being sent, or receive some kind of 3D energy that is trying to be given to you, time, money, energy, resources, whatever that is for you. Okay, so divine feminine, you feel like is this real, or is this a trap? Is this too good to be true? Crossing energies, you're surprised, you're shocked by it. You thought you were just going for your daily dive here and didn't realize you were going to come across mer people. You didn't even know they existed. You might not even have realized this kind of equal balance in cups could even exist here. Okay. Maybe in the past, you're afraid if you reach for it, then you're overthinking this here. You're afraid if you reach for it that you're going to get trapped in this cage here. Okay. So, but again, there's triumph to be had here. It feels like your past experiences, much like Ariadne here. She thought she was just going to be alone, and she ended up not being with the person that she thought she would be with because he abandoned her. But she got something much better, it looks like. Looks like, okay, well, what is the divine masculine thinking about the divine feminine? What does the divine masculine think about the divine feminine? I think you, with that Seven of Wands, fueling that Eight of Swords, it feels like it's just the shock of it all, and like, is this a joke? But we don't want you to get in a prison in your own mind about it here, because then you're going to miss the mystical messages that are trying to come to you. Okay, Queen of Cups energy is very high priestess energy. When she is balanced and taking care of herself and filling her cup, she's very imbalanced. Okay, so center, left, right. We've got Two of Swords. We have got our beautiful seahorse energy here that the Queen of Cups is holding in her lap. And there are two energies there. There's the divine masculine and the divine feminine that are joining forces here. And with the Two of Swords, is are equally there are two truths that are equally true. This and that are true. And then bookending here, the Chariot with the Page of Cups, that could be a little bit of distraction. So maybe you think that the divine feminine is currently distracted, and maybe she does have to choose between two suitors. And that's the delay here, because she's not seeing the signs of leaving something else behind in order for this energy to match up with hers. And these blues are beautiful here. That's three cards now, with that green, the greens and blues of that King of Swords and the Twin Flame energy. Now, this Page of Cups is supposed to be learning how to scry, but he's distracted right now by the fish. Okay. We don't see the scrying lessons gaining any momentum until we reach the Knight of Cups in this deck, which does have the starfish on it. Okay, so here's a fish here again coming up on the water card. It looks similar to this long fish here. And then in addition, we have those matching seahorse energies. And this is two different decks. Okay, this is crossed by the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. So it's like the divine masculine knows. Remember, High Priestess is in the environmental energy, and this is in the divine masculine's environmental energy here too. So the High Priestess energy is, there's a full moon, is wanting to help the divine masculine here. Again, this is what he thinks about the divine feminine. He also thinks that you are extremely intuitive. Okay. And maybe that you match each other's intuition. All right. And that you're learning. I did mention that the next one would be a Knight of Cups in order to see that renewal and focus on the learning the lessons and energies of how to become the High Priestess. Queen of Cups status there. All right, keeping that in mind, let's move on to our action, or the wands energy. So what is the connecting energy here of the Wands. I'm going to have to end up scooting these guys all the way up just so I have room. All right. What is the actionable nature or passionate nature of this union? What is the actionable or passionate nature of the union? Five, energy of tradition. This is Romeo and Juliet, who, against the odds, ended up teaching their families in not such a great way, with the sacrifice of their own lives, unfortunately, here, to get them to look at and examine their rigid traditions. Even though their families did not approve, they snuck off and were together regardless. Okay. Crossed by strength, balance. Okay. So maybe the actual nature, why this hasn't quite come together yet. This dualistic energy as well of the two swords. Maybe there's people who disagree or people that are not supportive of the union. Okay. But if you're getting these signs, you, in the very least, are communicating together in the 5D. Okay. And there's balance. There's some kind of balance that needs to be required here within so that this energy can match frequencies and come together. Okay. Let's look at then what the divine feminine. Well, that was pretty fast. What is the divine feminine? What actions does she want to take, or what is the passionate nature of this? The Emperor in reverse. Fear here, fearing that this is an out of balanced emperor, which is quite tyrannical. Okay. What actions does she want to take? Well, again, the leadership image here, she feels that they're the emperor energy, but they're not available to her for whatever reason. And I'm only using her and him just for ease of keeping the sides of the story separate. Okay, center, left, right, with a crossing bottom card of Page of Wands. It's like you're waiting for this new excitement, this new, ready to throw caution to the wind. You are just starting some kind of a creative journey, but there's confusion here, temperance underneath, with the puzzle pieces of the mystical messages that are trying to come through to you. Now, the bookending energy with what actions would you like to take, or what is the passionate nature? Maybe you feel like this is, again, past energies have made you assume perhaps that everybody else is going to be this way, or that all relationships will be what you've experienced in the past, but they were mere puzzle pieces for you to grow your own energetic frequency. We have the Seven of Swords, book ending the Knight of Wands, very passionate indeed. Passion's not bad here, guys, but with the Seven of Swords, you may feel like that's stabbed you in the back before, or that did not lead you down the right path. But in this particular deck, the Seven of Swords is about taking only the information that you need, okay, and moving forward and leaving the rest. Only take the lessons of perhaps moving too quickly with your passion or actions toward masculine energy. Okay. But with the Page of Wands, Emperor in reverse, you might feel like the actions that you want to take, or the passionate nature of this, again, is not available to you. There's confusion here. You understand it's a puzzle piece, but you still want to throw caution to the wind regardless. Okay, what about the divine masculine energy here? What is the actions? What actions does the divine masculine want to take towards the divine feminine? Nope. Okay. Or what is the passionate nature? Okay. Judgment call energy. This is, you've experienced another lifetime at least with this energy or with this lesson. Okay, divine masculine wants to make a judgment call, wants to resurrect. We do have Mercury retrograde coming up next week, as well as the eclipse. That's such faded energy. Let's see what else we got here. Judgment crossed by 7 of Wands. So surprise, again with the surprise energy. Surprise that this judgment call, that the divine masculine may be surprising himself that he's going to make this judgment call. Let's see what we got here, left and right. The justice, okay, and the Ace of Wands. Interesting here that we have passion on each end of when I'm asking about the wands or the passion of this. And again, maybe there's a judgment call that needs to be made if the emperor is currently unavailable. It's because there's some kind of disapproval about this, but maybe approval about where they currently are. The justice energy is super interesting in this deck because we normally see the scales balanced, but right now what's happening is that there's this old history or traditional views or values that are weighing heavier than the sword of truth. And it's like a little bit of willful blindness energy, just like we have the Eight of Swords here in the middle with the Two of Swords, with what each are thinking. Those are both self-imposed. Okay. And what's going to happen here with this sword, we do have the King of Swords, the samurai swordsman, this wave of emotion where these waters are tumultuous, but she's parting the ways. This wave could certainly knock down this sword of truth to balance evenly with history in order to make this judgment call. Yeah, I think, yeah, the divine masculine energy might surprise themselves with what action they're taking because they want to make a judgment call as far as their own truth versus traditional values, and passion is weighing heavily here on each end. Okay. All right. With the, now that I'm looking at these two ends as well, with the double energy, the fear, and then what does the divine masculine think? That the feminine is being distracted. Maybe they're just distracted by fear, perhaps. Okay. But these two energies here together, Two of Cups, really is akin to lover's energy. What you want wants you. Balance on both sides. All right, let's come back into our major arcana here of the lover's path and look at the cups. What is the emotional nature of this connection? What is the emotional nature? Okay, I talked about illusion last night. We are in 29 degrees of Neptune. The final anaretic degree is the final point of that planet's lessons. And Neptune is all about dreams versus illusion and delusion. Okay, seeing what is real versus what's not. And here we have illusion coming out in reverse. So the feelings, the emotional nature of this connection is 18, which is the moon energy, which is not clear, can be secrets as well. This is like a secrets revealed energy. And there's the crescent moon. So in reverse, now this is upright. This would be turning the light down on the moon, a crescent waning. But when we reverse it, it's a crescent waxing, which is one of the symbols that fell on the water card. Okay, illusions being revealed as an illusion. Okay, let's see what's crossing that. A new leap of faith, innocence. And there we have Iamino and Pamina. Iamino and Pamina, he is playing a flute, and they are in huge tidal waves of energy. The Iamino is playing the flute with a blindfold on, being guided by Pamina through these rough waters while there's fire blazing in the background. Okay, this is called innocence. All right, so the emotional nature of this connection looks like it may be revealed here come the next crescent moon. That will be waxing the light on. We've already had that energy pass this week. Yesterday, we turned it into the first quarter moon. So this could have even just either recently happened or will be happening after the next, first week after the next new moon. Okay, let's look at what are the feelings. What is the divine feminine feel toward the divine masculine energy? What is the divine feminine? There's a split Ace of Cups with that King of Cups. Okay. What does the, all right, no more shuffling, just cut. Boy, oh boy, bossy. That's okay. I'll take it. Do what I'm told here. Promise to allow the guides to show me the way here, center, left, right. So the veil of illusion is being revealed. I just said it could be secrets revealed. And high priestess energy, there's that full moon. Because she does not have her mouth open, her mouth is closed. It's an energy of she knows. She doesn't have to speak about it because she just knows. She knows her truth. Queen of Swords. Her mouth is also closed. Okay. Left, right. There's that temperance energy. Major arcanas, triple. That's wild. Okay. Could be revealing your truth here, divine feminine, what you feel, the truth of what you feel for your divine masculine. We have temperance energy book ending the hermit. You found the puzzle pieces after a long path up the stairs. And at the top of those stairs, the hermit holds his lantern, which holds the star. And look at that octopus energy that we saw here on the Queen of Cups. It's like, I know my feelings. I know the mistakes I've made in the past. And I also know the victories that I've had in the past. And I'm willing to look at them all. Temperance is time, patience, and energy. And it's like, this is ready to reveal what you have learned to the divine masculine in the very least. Okay, that Neptune I wrote down today with the moon trining Mars, water energy, those are going to be blue in your chart if I've created one for you. I wrote riding off towards your dream away from illusion. Illusion is in reverse. Okay, that was something. On the split there on the left, divine masculine, 5 Pentacles, whiskey lullaby card there. Okay, tower at the bottom. Oh, they could definitely be leaving something else. All right, what does the divine masculine energy, there's Queen of Cups, feel towards the divine feminine? Okay, I was thinking, can I shuffle? And it's like, no. Fine. Okay. The feelings here, there's like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm nervous about it. I know some of those cups have good things in them, like money, a castle, jewels, but then there's also, eels and things that could harm me. Let's see what that's crossing. 7 of Cups is crossing Queen of Wands. So their feelings for the divine feminine is that you hot AF. You hot AF, and they also feel that you have the magic wand as far as being able to manifest. We see this passionate energy in the actions they'd like to take. But again, some kind of tradition has been weighing those justice scales down. They will be making a judgment call, which is what might surprise them. But their feelings here, they ain't sure what they're going to get. The only thing they're sure of is that there is a deep attraction and a deep passionate feeling here. Center, left, right. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. There is a masculine energy here in the hot tub all by themselves. They could simply be feeling like you're independent. They feel like you are fun energy. This is someone, you are someone from their past, or they are, I mean, you would be from each other's. One from the past would denote that the other is as well. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups. What this decision is, when that could shift into their own truth. Maybe they have to get themselves single first, but they feel that you are the Nine of Pentacles. That is, that carries a reasonable amount of status. You normally see the Nine of Pentacles, feminine energy, holding a falcon. Okay, a pillar of the community energy. And it could simply be just looking at the card, them wondering if this is a person you already know about, even back from childhood. They could be feeling like they just want to know, are you single or are you alone? Are you independent? I want to come back from the past into your present to affect the future because of this passion, and they see your beauty, but they may be worried that you are not available. Or this can even be with the status, they could just see you as a higher status than them, hence this emotional fragmentation. It's the same kind of feeling I'm getting here with that justice scale being lopsided, waiting for the emotion to come in, or waiting for our emotions to all come together in lieu of being fragmented here, or having differing feelings or unsure. This can even be spoiled for choice. They could see you as so beautiful that, oh, you could have anyone you want. You're independent. You hold this kind of status symbol for them. And they could be like, that what would they want with me anyway? They have all the options in the world. Not necessarily true, DMs. If you never know. I don't feel like it hurts to check in or check to ask, just to see how somebody's doing. All right. What's going on here in the 3D? What is the 3D nature? Time, energy, money, resources. What is the 3D nature of this connection currently? There's a 6, a 4 energy, a Wheel of Fortune. What is the 3D nature of this connection? A 3. Fertility, Cleopatra and Caesar here. And I mean, Cleopatra was a bad mamma jamma. She was amazing. We've got several kitties here. We got a calico and 2 white cats, which are reminding me of the 10 of Pentacles. It's like they see you as the full real deal here. There is a masculine lion. There are wishing dandelions there in the back. Yeah, they think that you are the bee's knees, the empress energy, the connection here. Uh, that's a pretty high 3D connection. And then with that energy of fertility here, What's happening there in the 3D? Let me get you some more on Cleopatra and Caesar. So traditionally it's called the Empress, and here it's called fertility. And this is about abundance and growth. So the 3D connection, they see you as the be all end all. And with three majors coming out for the divine feminine energy, you could just be discovering pieces of this puzzle here, and that it could even be, as you're looking back on your life, this is someone from your past that in the very least gave you lead to create or alchemize into gold. That is Archangel Michael of the soulmate journey that works to bring the souls together who agreed to do so. Okay, so in this 3D nature of this connection, the legend of King Arthur, wrong one. Cleopatra, queen of the Fertile Nile, reigned as Empress of Egypt for over 2 decades. And during this time, she became known throughout the ancient world for her seductive charms. They think you hot. Okay. Um, Musical voice and unusual intelligence. Caesar immediately fell in love with the young queen and successfully helped her regain her throne. Together, they had a child named Caesarion. The meaning over this is about ruling over one's life, a new marriage or special relationship, practical action that manifests as physical product. Children, I'm asking about the 3D nature of this connection and will manifest in the physical. Artistic endeavors or wealth. Okay, even pregnancy. She is pregnant in this picture. Wow, that's something. Okay, glad I checked that out. Crossed by the Hermit energy, the 9 of contemplation. We've already seen the Hermit come out here on the divine feminine's side. Okay, what's going on right now in the current 3D for the divine feminine? What's going on with the divine feminine? No. All right. I wasn't sure if I was going to use these or not. I see my time 47:17. That'd be 11 and so justice and the star inside the hermit's lantern. So divine feminine energy also trying to find balance within that lemniscape. She's going through some kind of change here, coming back to the actual nature of that 5 of tradition. This is trying to balance energies within to call forward what you want in your outer life. And we're getting messages here big time about how to do that. Okay, this is crossed by the thinking man, Aquarian energy, also known as the King of Swords. Storm warning for that King of Swords. That's what could be changing the tide here to flip this tradition on its head. Okay, what is going on for the divine masculine currently in their 3D? What is going on right now for this divine masculine and their energy? What is happening with the divine masculine's energy? With all that air of the King of Swords there on both sides. Again, Gecko, that's passion of the fire signs. It's also regenerative, like the starfish. There's another key or a piece of the puzzle, and then the tower. We just saw the tower card in this deck, which is storm warning. All right. What's going on in the divine masculine side of the energy? Another 5 of attachment. They're currently tied down and examining some kind of mask. There's the 17 I just talked about of action. And that is either our head and heart not aligning within, or one person wants to move quickly and the other person is more of a slow mover, that yin and yang of the black and white horse. And then we have the sun energy, which is our special energy today, because today's date adds up to a 19, rest and rejuvenation, but it was in reverse. So it feels like the divine masculine energy here, even though they feel great within themselves, is going through some kind of attachment lesson, needing to release some kind of attachment, needing to balance within themselves, just sheer exhaustion. With 19 being in reverse, that doesn't feel like it's a very, 19 is the sun card. It's the happiest card in the deck. And in reverse, maybe not so happy with this 17, this wish that they thought they wanted, and turns out it's an attachment that may or not be. She's chained here in this fog. There's the confusion, and we did see the 7 of Cups crossing here. All right, environmental energy. Yeah, they're involved in something else right now. Door to romance, or that could even be seeing this divine feminine energy, because this feels very different than the bottom of the deck here. There's the sun. Whatever they're in now, or whatever kind of is happening in their 3D, does not feel the same. Like, at least in there, they get here, there's some discrepancies, exhaustion, attachment, this black and white energy here of that 5 of change. And we've got this change here for the divine feminine's energy as a 50, being protected and ordained by God, the universe. Okay. And what they see here, as far as looking at the bottom of the deck as the opposing energy, we see the divine feminine's bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. And we just got done saying how the Sun card was in reverse, but seeing the divine feminine as the sun or a full cup, there's that anxiety about it. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's something. Am I pulling information here? What is the divine feminine trying to balance in the 3D? Okay, a broken heart. Something that is ding dong dead. That whale is not going to be brought back to life here. Maybe that's why we're stuck up in our head here with what we're thinking. Okay, like it's a trap. And oh my gosh, the star 17, action. Okay, so the star crossing the whale with the tower that we saw for this side of the energy. Wow. Okay. Their wish is, divine masculine's wish is experiencing some kind of a tower moment here, or the divine feminine energy. Okay. So what's going on for the divine feminine is being healing her heart here, Queen of Cups again, and balanced here, or bookending the 3 of Wands, really using that looking glass to reestablish how you are manifesting and what you want moving forward. Okay, crossing energy of that same thing here, this Nautilus swirl that's on the Judgment card. Same thing on the Star card. Okay, on the split for the divine masculine side, we have the Hanged Man. They're tied up in a net upside down. Yeah, unable to do anything at the moment in the 3D. Wow. 3D moment. They have a choice to make here. It's a whole new world. Maybe attached to this old life, the traditional values, hanging on to and weighing tradition or past energy more heavily than their own new start or passion. Okay, bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups, reunion energy. And then we've got center, left, right. Okay, so this divine masculine energy is getting some kind of 3D communication, information, revelation, maybe resource that reveals their truth. Okay, so again, like I said, this divine masculine could be already involved in some kind of union here with the King and the Queen of Swords energy showing up. It's like what's going on in the 3D is there's a Queen of Swords energy or a partner energy paired up with the Page when they're longing for a reunion with the Lover's card or for a whole new life for this scale of balanced tip. That's just what I'm getting, guys. Magician energy there. It is a life path 1 today. Magician. Normally that life path 1 day would be the path of power for the magician and the Wheel of Fortune, but we add in the sun energy because of the 19th. 1 + 9 is 10. So we get 3 major arcana cards for special days. They're attached in the description box. You'll find the dates to the last time we had these 3 days of special energy. This will be today, tomorrow, and Sunday with these special paths. I want to see if there's any blocks. What are possible blocks here in the divine feminine emotions? This one. Powerless. No one took away your internal strength. You are more powerful than you know. Look deep within yourself, let it surface, and let your power shine. Queen of Cups twice. You are re-examining. We look at all this power there with the High Priestess. It's beautiful. You cannot let whatever this ending to whatever wish is going on for you here in the 3D, you know, take your power away. You still hold the power to how you can interpret this ending. Yes, it can break your heart at the same time that you thought it was a dream here. Those two things can be true at the same time. What we love can also break our heart. Okay. Is there any blocks here on the divine masculines, within the divine masculines emotions? Vulnerability. Embrace and feel every aspect of this emotion. It makes you human, shown through kindness, love, and sincerity. Say what you feel and take that risk. Oh my gosh. Okay. You heard it here. Let's get some advice here for the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. All right. Let's get advice for the divine feminine energy. Again, this can be your own yin and yang, guys. What does your yin advice need to be for yourself? In reverse 29, which is an 11, soulmate energy, but it's in reverse. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. If in your 3D you're experiencing some kind of stabbing of the heart, then I can see why right now it's hard to see the bigger picture. And that's exactly what the divine masculine energy is at, while the divine feminine is at the depth of her emotions. So asking you to see the bigger picture here, crossed by a 1, today's energy, time to collaborate and look at the puzzle pieces that are there. Okay. What about energy for advice for the divine masculine or our own yang counterpart within ourselves? Advice for actions. Okay. Stag spirit, ancestor energy. It's a 58. Didn't we have an 85 or another 58 to get 13? Some kind of an ending. Possibly, I don't know where that would be. I could have sworn I remember seeing that number, just the 13 in general. Take the lead. Looks like the divine masculine's going to do that. Wombat spirit underneath. Be at home. That is a 68. That's a 14 of temperance, which is over here on this side, the divine feminine side of the energy. Be at home within yourself. It's asking our yang energy to take the lead. We are in that masculine energy as we moving up to the Empress or the full moon. And divine feminine energy, we need to see these, see the bigger picture here. This Three of Swords feels in the moment here with what's going on, but what you think about the divine masculine is that they're just going to trap you and you're surprised at whatever this is. You're surprised to be in your head about it because I don't feel like you think this offer is coming. It's like it can even be, I know this is a balance, but it's also the devil. Well, the counterpart to the devil is the Lovers down here. Okay. So that energy is certainly coming through on the Lover's path. All right. Now, just for funsies to finish up 101, 22 on the clock. I'm going to go through here and there's my candle going out. I just wanted to get quickly here, Aries through Pisces. If this is your person or person you are thinking about, okay, these would be outside energies here. So even if both of these are you and your own yin and yang, these are energies outside of you. Okay, past, present, or future. And we're just going to go in order here in 3. Now we're ready. Okay. Aries energy. Someone if that person is an Aries, there is a beautiful feather here, but it says someone has unmet needs. Okay. Cross by unresolved issues. Taurus. It says, I was disillusioned. Taurus is claiming they were disillusioned. Crossed by, it still hurts. And there's a Neptune symbol there. And we saw our emperor here with his Neptune staff in reverse. And we do have that 29 degrees there. Pisces, Neptune is also there. Let me see if I can see anything else here. Neptune at 30 degrees and it's 29. Where are we at there? 29 degrees, 8 minutes, becoming whatever we idealize. The great stone face is where the lesson of Neptune is sitting right now, becoming whatever we idealize. Okay. All right. Aries, Taurus, then Gemini energy here in reverse. I need to reach out. Okay. They know they need to. In reverse, they have not yet. Crossing energy in their environment. It says you moved on, and that is a crescent moon waning, approaching the new moon. Cancer. You still miss me in reverse. So if your person is a Cancer, it says you still miss me, but it's upside down. Take that however you'd like to. There's another eye in the center of that card. And I did mention the eye in the center of this mystical messages of follow the signs. And on the other end of that energy there, in their environmental energy, it says lessons are being taught in reverse, not learning the lesson or not following the signs. Okay. If your person is a Leo, there are regrets. And that for me is the jug of water that Aquarius Cancer or carries. Now, that's why they are often mistaken for a water sign, though, simply because they carry that jug and in their symbol. So, in the environmental energy for Leo, there will be a return. Somebody could be experiencing a Saturn return, and there are regrets. There will be a return of that Leo energy. Okay. Moving into Virgo, inevitable. This is a sand timer, and look at that lemniscape. Inevitable. What Virgos are experiencing their environmental energy, karmic. There's the South Node right there. The South Node literally is in Virgo for the next, see, we're in March. So we've got about halfway of 3 months there, 2.5 months. So a good another 15 months plus. Okay. Where Virgo's got a karmic in the midst here. And that could just, again, be the literal interpretation of the environmental energy. Virgo is in the south node's in Virgo. What about Libra? Stand your ground, Libra. And environmental energy for that Libra is changes will be made. This fire energy, there's the chakras stack that I was mentioning here that fell on the fire symbol. Changes will be made, but it's in reverse. So if they're a Libra, they're standing their ground. There's some stubborn energy. They're not making the changes that they need to make. Scorpio, we will overcome this. So Scorpio believes that we will overcome this. And the bottom of the deck and their environment, inconsistencies, a rocky ship here. And there's a Neptune on the flag of the ship. We also had the ship's wheel show up here on the earth symbol. Okay. All right. Let's look at, after Scorpio would be Sagittarius. Sagittarius, underlying motives. There's message in the bottle here, but it's in reverse. So maybe you're expecting a messages that you're not getting, or Sagittarius thinks there are underlying motives, but there are not. Crossing energy, influence, and distraction. Okay, influence and distraction. Capricorn, a big old wave, except for all it is worth. There's two birds flying right above that beautiful wave. And we had the birds in the original card of the High Priestess, the crossing energy here for the Divine Feminine. And environmental energy of Capricorn, it's all in act. And there, I just talked today about a little camper trailer. It's all in act. So could be dealing with a Capricorn who is dealing with an energy that they're putting on an act. Okay. Aquarius. In reverse, there is the lotus flower. Someone better is in reverse. And there's the high priestess energy of the crescent waxing and waning. So maybe Aquarius is not healing. They thought they had someone better, but that is not the case, especially in this storyline. What's their environmental energy here? Second option in reverse. They made their choice. Doesn't seem like they're very happy about it. Wind chimes that kind of look like knives. Okay. King and Queen of Sword are holding their knives here. What about Pisces? The The doves of peace are in reverse. Pride keeps us apart. And in their environmental energy, it is all for the higher good with some either burning sage or Palo Santo stick there and a singing bell. Okay, I hope that has helped you. I hope you found that useful. Please let me know in the comments, and I appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for getting my messages out there and helping my channel grow. I do appreciate you so very much. And that is going to be it for me for now. From my heart to yours, I send you much love. Bye bye.